my explicit mission is defeat Vivek Ramaswamy in Ohio. Democrats win the midterms in 26, and we make sure that J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio lose in 2028. That is my mission. That is all I care about at this point in time.
Okay, so Fuentes makes it much more concise. He says his goal is basically four-pronged. Defeat Vivek, keep Rubio out in 28, keep J.D. Vance out in 28, and make sure that the Democrats win in the midterms. Okay, now I understand like his actual checklist of where he's headed or what he wants to achieve. I think you're going to win the midterms for the Democrats without lifting a finger. So I don't really understand. I also don't really understand why you want a Democrat governor in Ohio to win, but I guess it's because it's Vivek, and Vivek is a teal creation, I would imagine, is your perspective. And therefore that's the main reason that you're going after those three guys: Rubio, Vance, Vivek. Okay. I also understand you don't want to deploy political capital on losers. Fine. I can respect that. So you almost got me on board, Nick. You almost got me up, but here's the problem, bud. You say you don't want to back losers. You want to make sure that you only expend your limited political capital on people who are viable, who have a chance to win. You want real America first people that will prioritize America, Americans, and are also border hawks, support deportations, don't want the war in Iran. I got a guy for you, Nick. His name is fucking Congressman Thomas Massie. So why, pray tell, do you not back him? That's all I need to hear. Give it to me fucking straight, Doc. Why won't you back up the only American first congressman that we've got? Because he's about to lose, or very close to losing, because of Miriam Adelson and a whole bunch of AIPAC money that is just doling out to the tunes of tens of millions of dollars to try and get rid of the best and probably only good congressman we got. I don't get it. Give me a fucking answer on that and I will shut up. But until I get an answer on that, your whole game plan here seems misguided. You say, or maybe he's too libertarian. Maybe you think he's an obstructionist. If you're buying into that stuff, let's hash that out, because I think it's a completely absurd lie. Maybe it's that you think that your endorsement actually does him more harm than good. Maybe you don't want to say that publicly because it acknowledges that your political capital is actually much smaller than you purport it to be. Because if your endorsement is actually so toxic that it means that a guy who has a chance at winning then has no chance at winning, well, then you've got an issue on your end. But let me just say, if that's the reason that you don't want to endorse Massie because you want him to win, I respect that. And I can appreciate that. I'm not so sure it's true. I think that your endorsement might actually help motivate the youth to get out there. I think you could have helped us fundraise. I didn't see you do any of that. So I'm left wondering. But here's the good news. I've got some inside information, thanks to my network, that you will be having a conversation with a good friend of the program over the next couple of days. So I think we'll get an answer. And yeah.
Great podcast. Clint is tight.